Hey Sagittarius, happy birthday and welcome to your December reading. I am Charlene Lizette. Whether you are new or whether you are returning, a massive thank you to you. Either way, I hope you click subscribe and become a part of our collective. We're going to pull out 3 cards for career and finances, 3 cards for general overall themes for the month, and 3 cards for love and romance, okay? And then we're going to dive into some oracle cards. We're going to dive into love, all right? So get comfy, let's get ready, and let's get you reading here, receiving messages to help you out. Okay, one second. Okay, we've got, so interesting. We got 2 cards. Your cards also, Sagittarius, I feel like there's a lot of information. I'd be really curious. I mean, it is your birthday season. It is also the holidays. If you feel like you've been really, really busy, if you feel like look at this. It's like a lot of messages are wanting to just like pop out and come through. Maybe you're receiving a lot of messages from your friends. Maybe you're receiving a lot of communication from people in your life. And, you know, naturally, tis the season to be busy, right? Tis the season for you to be busy, for you to have a lot of things to do, a lot of places to go to, you know. And so it might even feel a little bit, honestly, overwhelming. I don't think this is a bad thing at all. I just feel it's like, wow. And I'm also getting deja vu as I'm saying this to you. It feels like there's a lot of people that have been wanting your time, and you're just like, okay, I'm one human being. There's only so many things that I can do, and so many places that I can go to. So let's dive in here. Okay, so I must say, indubitably, you're going to end off the month on a really high note. The one thing I'm going to share with you is that with all that noise, right, we were talking about that, all that noise, all the distractions. Sorry, I'm having some pellets here to help me because I was not feeling that well. Don't let that noise get to your head. Okay, like if I was your bestie and we were having a chitty chat, I'd say, listen, like there's a lot of noise, there's a lot of people, there's a lot of energy. Okay, don't let that shit get to your head. Don't let it affect you. Don't let it impact you, okay? Take it slow. Take it in strides, okay? You're going to receive the information that you're going to receive, and everything's going to be all right. At the end of the day, whatever news, whatever noise is going on, okay? So we have the first house here, which is Aries and Mars. And this is the house of self and identity. Here's where we see one's personality, behavior. This is your physical features, your physical self as well. So naturally, this could be, it's also known as the ascendant astrology, and it's everything to do with like your personality, the way you look, your lens in life, okay? And other people's first impression of you. Some of you may be getting makeovers, okay, taking care of yourself, focusing on your self-care, your skincare, you know, all that stuff that we do during December, right? We get our nails done, we do our hair, we do this, we do that, our outfits. You might even be feeling, because it's your birthday season, you might even be feeling this desire, this need to really rearrange your life or give yourself a makeover, which I think is really nice. Again, what I will say to you is you are going through upgrades, okay? You are leveling up. You are transforming your life. You are shifting who you are. And with that is going to come a lot of, I don't want to say discomfort, but there's something that happens when we're like leveling up from one place to another. There's, you know, the letting go of the old, the embracing the new, the letting go of like the challenges, the obstacles, the old way of being, the old way of thinking. And sometimes it's a lot harder than it seems, okay? When we look at your career and your finances, Sagittarius, the 5 of Wands, the 2 of Cups, and the Lovers, personally, me, myself, and I really love this. This is telling me that you're choosing you. I think that when it comes to your career and your finances, you could be experiencing some competition. Some people really, not necessarily that they're unhappy with you, more that they're seeing you as competition versus seeing you as friend, foe versus friend, right? And I think that you might be up for a promotion, or there might be a job you're going after, or there may be something that you're really desiring to call into your life, and you're just unclear of how to make that happen. And you're unclear because you're distracted by the competition. Now, I want you to know that regardless of how unclear you are, the solutions are in front of you because you have the 2 of Cups and the Lovers card. This is a really powerful, potent combination of learning how to use discernment, how to connect with your highest self when making decisions around partnerships, partnerships and relationships. The Two of Cups to the Lovers is literally a combination that, you know, a lot of people think it has to do with love and soulmates and this and that, but in career and finances, it has to do with you choosing the right path, the right partnership, the right job, the right employer, the right employee if you're doing hiring, okay? This is you recognizing and realizing the unconscious behaviors, the subconscious behaviors, the conscious behaviors, and the superconscious behaviors. So it's like a moment of enlightenment, a moment of clarity. Now remember, your planetary ruler, Jupiter, is currently in the sign of Gemini. There's Gemini. So maybe Jupiter retrograde could be influencing you or impacting you a little bit as well, Sagittarius. Now we have the card Denial. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. Then we have the Nine of Cups, the Ten of Swords, and the Eight of Swords for your general overall themes for the month. This is where I say things get interesting because this noise, this distraction is literally there as a lesson. What are you going to do with this noise? What are you going to do with this distraction? What are you going to do with the people who are trying to detour you from being able to obtain what you desire? That's the question here. Okay? Because at the end of the day, this is your own happiness. This is your own fulfillment. This is your own, joys and wishes and dreams and like excitement. And like, this is the good shit in your life, right? So we have the Ten of Swords to the Eight of Swords. So clearly there's either a blockage here, there is a lot of noise, or there could be endings that are happening where, you realize I can't live here anymore. I can't be at this job anymore. I can't be in a relationship with this person anymore. I don't want to be this person's friend anymore. Those are the kind of aha moments that we tend to have when we see cards like this. Jupiter retrograde, Mercury retrograde, the cosmos aren't necessarily like dancing together in the most harmonious way to end the year. And so naturally this friction is also bringing up revelations, okay? You got Venus as your amulet before we dive into your love reading. Venus is all about self-love. Venus is all about peace and harmony. Venus is all about you choosing you first, luxury, sensuality, the finer things in life, okay? We have the Nine of Wands, we have the Knight of Cups, and we have the Queen of Cups. And then we have the Ace of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles. So, and I almost forgot this card, sorry. Lost Lands, Soul Memories, and Gifts You've Done. Yeah, this is all, I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. All of these cards are a reminder here of you tuning into your own personal power, Sagittarius. You remembering like, wait a damn minute, what am I here to do? What is my role? What is my job? What is my purpose? Three of Pentacles to Nine of Wands. If your romantic dynamics in the month of December are too much work, you have a choice on how you're going to handle that. That could look like breaking up with somebody, or that could look like you putting up boundaries and learning how to, deal with people in a different way, okay? Because at the end of the day, you taking full autonomy, full sovereignty, you aligning your life, you gaining that clarity, you gaining that confidence, that's the way that the wheel turns for you, right? When you take control of your life and you say, like, I'm done dealing with this drama, everything else changes. We have the Knight of Cups, Eight of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles. If it ain't serving you, if it's not respectful, if it doesn't feel good, you're allowed to walk away. You're allowed to choose you. You're allowed to stay single. You're allowed to decide like this person, this environment, this thing is just not for me. And then the Queen of Cups to the Nine of Cups to the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, you are allowed to be patient when it comes to your love life. You are allowed to have high expectations. You are allowed to stay true in your standards. You are allowed to have that self-respect, that self-worth in your life. Like, you are allowed to be able to turn around and be like, we're not doing this anymore. Do you understand that? Like, I hope you know truly how deserving you are of cultivating and co-creating really strong boundaries in your life to limit and block people that are not serving you for your highest good. Okay? Because that's the whole lesson of this whole month. You love you first. Love who you are. Everything else will follow. I think this is a whole month where you're learning to love yourself. This is like, I feel like it's a fucking theme in the cosmos right now. Learn to love yourself. Learn to stand in your sovereignty. Learn to stand in your truth. Learn to like hold it down, hold the fort down. You know, don't let people come and try and muddy your waters. No, thank you. Out you go. All right. I'm going to pop this video here to help you out. If you want to book a session, you want to work with me in any capacity, need some clarity, some guidance, it's all in the description box below. Thank you for your likes, your comments, your shares, your subscribes. We will see you later, alligators. Peace out. Bye.